Annyeonghaseyo! This is Gina. It is Christmas Day, so Merry Christmas, y'all, everywhere. Happy holidays, whatever. Happy Festivus, for me anyway. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about the Korean healthcare system. I got to experience it firsthand yesterday. There's some kind of cold virus, sinus thing going around town, and it took me about 2 weeks, but I finally succumbed. And I don't have my insurance in place yet. So I was kind of concerned that it would cost me quite a bit of money to go see the doctor and get some medication. And if you consider the proportion, it kind of did. It cost me about 3 to 4 times the amount that it cost Ms. Jong when she got sick and went last week. So I went into the doctor, and there were about 10 people ahead of me, and I'm like, oh my God, there's no way I'm going to get in. I was at school that day, and I was supposed to be working. Excuse me. Ms. Jong took me over there because the clinic, it's a walk-in clinic. She calls it the hospital, but it's not actually the hospital, but it is a doctor's clinic. It's right next door to us. And walked in, there were about 10 people waiting. I thought I was going to be like 2 hours. The nurse or the receptionist said 15 minutes, and then another guy came in and he said it'd be about 30 minutes. So about 25 minutes later, they called me, and I went in and saw the doctor, and he spoke very good English. Ms. Jong didn't wait for me because of that, so I saw the doctor by myself. He put me in this mechanized chair that rises up and down, so that he can come and, you know, check me out and do what he needs to do without bending over or hurting his back. It's really a good system. The facilities were spotless. They were modern. And not that I was expecting anything less, let me say that. I'm mainly saying that for you that don't have experience with Korea and think that, you know, whatever you may think about it. The technology was higher. After all the doctors that I visited in the States, the technology here, in the one small doctor's office that I went to, and keep in mind, this is the perspective of visiting one doctor in Tongyang, which is about 150,000, 140,000 people in the population here. So a small town per se, small city doctor, and all of his equipment was spotless, brand new. In my opinion, the technology has surpassed the U.S. Medically. He asked me the gamut of questions and did the checkup, blah, blah, blah. Gave me a prescription. In 10 minutes I was finished. And I went, and Ms. Jong went to get my prescription for me because I had a class to teach. And that took her about 10, maybe 15 minutes at most. And she came back with this little pack of pills here that I'm supposed to take twice a day. And there were 6 of them. I'm on the 4th pack now. I have no idea what they are. Excuse me. I've never taken medication and not known the pharmacology and the half-life and everything else that I usually look up when I take medication. It's my medical background. So I'm taking unknown drugs. Whee! I believe that they're just antihistamines. The doctor said, since it's a cold virus, it's going around, everybody's got it. You know, he said the exact same thing an American doctor would have said. There's nothing I can give you except to relieve your symptoms. So it's basically some decongestants and antihistamines and that sort. And then it came in this nice little bag with the bill on the front. And like I said, I paid 3 to 4 times the amount someone with insurance had paid. So my doctor's visit was a whopping 10,000 won, which is about $10.50, $11. That's without insurance, people. My medication was $6 and 6,600 won, which is the equivalent. I always just round. I just move the decimal places, so 660. So medication, 6 doses of medication, which is 3 days worth. 3 different pills. Cost me 660. The doctor's visit was 10. And I'm telling you this because we keep ranting and raving about socialized medicine in America. And you know that I was in the insurance industry and the finance industry about a decade ago. So I know what goes on behind all of the medical insurance and everything that's going on with our healthcare system. I have an inside view. And let me tell you, when the HMOs came on, came along, and the insurance companies started, well, they've always been for profit, but when that became the biggest motivating factor, our healthcare system went to shit. And excuse my language, but there's no decent way to put what's happened to our healthcare system. We've known for years that nurses and doctors are overworked and work too many hours, and they're tired, they're humans, they make mistakes, and then, add lawyers to that mix and it gets even worse. But basically, our healthcare is so outrageously overpriced, and that is simply, the bottom line of that is because of the insurance industry. The insurance industry is there to make as much money as possible. It has nothing to do with healthcare or staying healthy in America. It's all about making money. And so until we, as the public, decide that we are no longer going to pay outrageous healthcare, and stop paying insurance companies, they will continue to run our pocketbooks. Because I know a lot of people out there are working so that they can pay their insurance bills, which are $300 to $600 a month. And I believe that's on the low side. So people wake up. It's ridiculous. Canada, everywhere else, has great socialized medicine. The systems are in place. The technology is modern, like I said. The technology here in that one little doctor's office that I went into was much higher, much better than what I'd seen in the States. So until we can stop buying into the fear-mongering that, oh my God, you have to have insurance, or something catastrophic could happen to you, that's a lot of fear mentality. And that's kind of what America is based on, is fear. If you think about a lot of your motivation for work, it's fear. I may not have enough for retirement. I may not have enough in savings. But anyway, I'm getting off on a whole bunch of divergent things. And it's Christmas, and I'm having a blue Christmas. Anyway, that's my opinion on the medical system here in Korea and the medical system in the States. And again, it's my opinion. Part of it is a professional opinion, having been in the insurance industry and also having been in the medical industry somewhat when I was younger, in nursing school and working as a nurse's aide in the hospitals and stuff. So I do have a little bit of expertise in the area. But again, I'm really happy with the $16 bill that I got for my sickness yesterday. It was great. Not for my sickness, for my wellness. So today I'm going to spend the rest of the day with some new friends that I've met. And well, hopefully they'll become friends, because I have only met one person. I'm going to the foreign teachers gathering they're having for Christmas. There was a Christmas Eve party last night. Unfortunately, I missed because the illness was full blown yesterday, and I just wanted to die. So I came home, I took pills, and I went to sleep. And I wish I had had a hot toddy, but like I said, I've been here for almost 2 months. I've only used a spoon and chopsticks, and haven't had anything to drink. So I bought some wine. I'm going to take some wine over there. We'll see. I'm kind of scared to even have anything to drink, because I know my tolerance is going to be really, really low. Plus I'm sick, so I'm probably just going to stick to some water and tea and stuff. So that's all from here in Korea. Merry Christmas. Happy Festivus for the rest of us. And I hope y'all are doing well. I hope you have a great Christmas. And I am. It's great being in here, Korea. Everything is awesome. I'm going on a little holiday with my director and her family next week to, I think she said Nimhae, which is someplace outside of Changyang. I don't know. We're gonna go hiking, spend the night there. I'm not sure. And then I'm finally gonna get into Busan on Saturday, so I'm excited about that. So anyway, ciao. Happy New Year. Happy Festivus. Merry Christmas, etc., etc. 안녕히 가세요.